question number one, I see, what's the biggest mistake you see people making with paid media? I'd say the number one thing is this idea of allocation by stage of funnel and doing the wrong things first. So this is like an underlying framework that we've shown you guys in the past, which is this idea of hot, warm, cold, swim lanes attached to stages of the buyer journey. And the idea that we need to work backwards from people who are most ready to buy in this top right quadrant to people who are not yet in market. There is a good amount of marketing resources and content out there that suggests that you need to focus on just thought leadership content as a way to drive market demand. That has some validity, but what I find is that a lot of marketers over-index on that and don't do some of the basic playbook items that need to be done in order to build the internal political capital to be able to fund those activities. So for example, if you go and launch a podcast and do a ton of sponsored video content on Facebook, you may build your brand over the course of 5 years. But if in the next 6 months you don't increase pipeline, you're going to lose your job as a marketing leader and you won't be able to see that playbook through. So a really big part of making this playbook a success is starting with some of those quick wins and working our way backwards to other opportunities. And you also have to trust the product. This is a really big lesson as a marketer is if you're at a company that has a phenomenal product or has a product that's capable of converting and has a good sales team or has a good customer success team, well, doing the right plays in the right order goes such a long way, because those other assets that the business has, like the product, or if there's a free trial or the sales team is really good at converting, those will also do their job. But your job is to actually get people in front of the product or the sales team in order to be able to convert. And having a lot of trust in that goes a long way. Now, if you're in a place where the product or the sales team is incapable of converting, then we have a much bigger problem, and they're almost need to go back to the drawing board as a business. But as a marketer, you kind of have to have faith in that overall funnel.